Hi, my name is Darren Joseph from HEJ.tax, and we're the team that seeks to demystify that sometimes confusing world of international tax. And today I want to talk about the Indian Ocean. For many of our clients who are getting less and less comfortable with the geopolitical uncertainty and instability in the Northern Hemisphere, North America and Western Europe, for them, are not as attractive as they have been in the past, which is fair. So as a result, they're looking for other alternatives. They're looking for plan Bs. They're looking for other options to have just in case. One region that is becoming increasingly popular, at least for us, is the Indian Ocean. So today I want to talk about the Indian Ocean. All right, so when I say the Indian Ocean, what do I mean by that? I mean, literally, if you have a look at the map, you can start at Seychelles and Madagascar, Reunion Island, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, Maldives. So that space there, the islands, because invariably you're looking at islands, archipelagos that occupy that geographical space. Depending on where you go, the Indian Ocean could generally offer three attractive benefits. One, great connectivity. I've been to some cities in the Indian Ocean where the Wi-Fi is actually faster than in certain cities in Western Europe, faster than London, and faster than many cities in the US, including Miami and parts of New York, depending on which service providers you have, etc., etc. So surprisingly fast Wi-Fi, and for those for professionals like myself, whose business is dependent on having reliable and fast connectivity, that's a huge plus. But connectivity also includes air links as well. And again, depending on which island you're looking at, another aspect of connectivity, of course, is air links. And most of the Indian Ocean would offer direct flights into Dubai. And once you're in Dubai, you can basically get anywhere in the world. So again, depending on where your business interests lie, the air links may be sufficient or quite attractive. Second attractive benefit would be relative stability. And again, we're speaking in the context of those who, for whatever their personal reasons may be, they feel less connected to the various geopolitical trends up north, in addition to which, if there were to be an escalation in hostilities, it will disproportionately impact the northern hemisphere as opposed to the southern hemisphere. So the southern hemisphere is becoming quite in vogue. And the fact that the Indian Ocean is so far away from what's going on up north is in fact a benefit. And relatively speaking, again, depending on which jurisdiction you're looking at, you have great economic and political stability as well. Last but not least, we have lifestyle. Wide open spaces, fresh air, cultural activities, museums, theater, arts, whatever you're into. Chances are there's a jurisdiction in the Southern Hemisphere, or in the Indian Ocean in particular, that would appeal to you. But of course, all is not perfect. Depending on the jurisdiction that you choose, you would require some advanced tax planning, because while you have jurisdictions that may be attractive from a tax point of view, like Mauritius, you have those that will be equally unattractive, like Reunion, which is essentially a territory of France, and therefore the tax structure of France would apply. And France is, relatively speaking, a high tax jurisdiction. So pre-migration tax planning is highly recommended. Secondly, depending on where you choose to go, there may be infrastructure issues, and that will definitely be the case in a jurisdiction, for example, like Madagascar or even Sri Lanka. And thirdly, of course, you'll need to look at security issues. Some jurisdictions are unfortunately experiencing a spike in criminal activity. As a result, not that the jurisdiction is to be avoided, but you just need to find yourself in the right enclave where you have private security to address the broader risk issues that jurisdiction is facing. Anyway, so stepping back, looking at it holistically, the Indian Ocean is a very attractive plan B, and for some people, it may actually be a plan A. My name is Darren Joseph from HEJ.tax.